Well, welcome back. Thanks for watching again. I appreciate it. Now, last time I did a video, I shared with you guys how I was really insecure about my children doing their AccuPlacer test so that they can take college courses. Two of my girls, one's 14. No, she's going to get mad at me. She just had a birthday. She's 15. One's 15 and one is 16. And I was really nervous about it. I felt like it was going to expose my gaps and see if I did a good job or not. And I had a lot of concerns. You can watch that video and you can see in that video. But what I did tell you in that video is that I was not going to allow my insecurities to stop my children from progressing, right? And so here I am this week. Would you like to know how they did on their tests? Were my insecurities realized? I gotta tell you, I was really nervous that morning, and I did all the things that I could do to make sure that they were prepared, right? I gave them a breakfast that was good for, the brain, and making sure they were ready. I took time to choose the time in which they would take their tests. I didn't want them too tired. I didn't want them rushed. I wanted them at their peak moments. I did all this stuff to make sure that I did the best that I can to set them up, and I had them pumped up. I told them they were going to do a great job, and they didn't know I was shaking in my boots and I was scared. So how did they do? Well, they both passed the test overwhelmingly. They did great. Now, one of my daughters, my 15-year-old, on the essay written part, she had to retake it. She took it the next day. 2 days later, I think she retook it. We didn't do anything to help her to retake it because we knew she should have did better the first time she did it. Now, the reason why she had to retake the writing part is because there is a word requirement. She decided that she didn't need to do the word requirement, that she didn't have to write at least 300 words. She just wrote less than 300 words, right? Now, she passed the multiple choice part of the writing by far. She surpassed the minimum amount that she needed to score on the multiple choice for the writing. But on the essay writing part, she had to write 300 to 600 words, and she missed the 300 words. And it said on there that if you don't get 300 to 600 words, that you won't pass this part. And for whatever reason, she felt like she didn't need to do it. So we told her she had to go back, and she had to repay for that part of the test out of her own pocket, and she had to hit them numbers, and she did. And when she went back 2 days later, she hit the 300 to 600 words, and her score was very high. She scored higher than what she needed to score on the essay part. So just to make sure you guys know that. But other than that, my children did above the minimums on everything except for one of my daughters. She hit the minimum on the math, and that was it. But other than that, on every other area of it, they were tested on reading. They did a multiple choice test on writing. They did a writing essay, and they did math. I believe that's it. And so they had to score 350 on most things, a 360 on one, and they did. They were well above on everything. So they did a good job on the test. So at this time, they are currently registered. They will start their classes January of 2019. So everything did go well. So with that, like I told you on the last one, never let our insecurities stop our children. I would encourage you never to let your insecurities to stop your children. I would also tell you that we did a lot of prep work. We got a lot of books, and we studied those books for 3 months so that they could be prepared for the test. They did a lot of prep tests at home. We gave them a lot of prep tests. Also, with a certain school that they're going to, they have something for the children to go inside of to do some prep tests as well. And so we did that as well. So they were really prepared for the test. I was very happy. I was very elated because that told me I did do a good job, which I already knew. I don't know why I needed to be validated by that, but I did. And so everything turned out great. So I would like to thank you all for your encouragement and your prayers, and to encourage you to also to use the dual credit program for your children. $100 for a college class is not bad versus having to pay a few $1,000s for each class. So Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.